Hey there, this is Opatija in northwestern Croatia at the beginning of the Istria Peninsula, which stretches out this way. And I'm just going to visit the maiden with the seagull, which you'll see what that is in just a second. So, for those who haven't seen my previous videos, then I've been traveling around Croatia for the past 5 weeks, and I came up from Dalmatia and the islands of Hvar and Brač and Korčula and Split and Makarska. Okay, so there's a church over here. Let's check this out, and I'm getting close to the maiden with the seagull. And then last night I stayed in Rijeka and rented a car this morning. So the car is parked and I have it for 3 days. So I'm going to explore around Croatia and see some more stuff that I wouldn't be able to see without a vehicle, including going to some villages on the Istria Peninsula here, and then to a beautiful national park, and we'll see where else. So this is going to be a fun few days of exploring. All right, let's find that maiden. Here's the church, and I bet there's a nice view of the sea over here. All right, a nice swimming spot. And I think the maiden is around the corner over there. This is sure a classic fishing village. And there's the maiden. Let's take a look around the corner first. And another statue here of Miroslav Krleja, 1893 to 1981. What a cool swimming spot they've created here. And I think that is Rijeka out there, where I was just an hour or so ago. And then the island of Krk and Cres. And here's some information about the area. One of the most important small harbors in Opatija, and possibly the oldest, the one located next to the Gerardspor Art Pavilion, is connected with the emergence of the former medieval Augustinian Abbey of St. James, from which modern-day Opatija takes its name. Opatija is the Croatian word for abbey. The harbor was primarily used by local people for berthing their boats. With the development of tourism in the late 19th and early 20th century, the harbor was also used for sports and recreational purposes and for tourist excursions. In 1886, Pasvel Jasic built his bathing establishment in the immediate vicinity of the harbor beneath the present-day Hotel Mileninj. And so you can't really get right up to the maiden there, but you can see the seagull in her hand. It was erected in 1956 as a symbol of the region. And so I'm going to get back to the car and keep on cruising. I've seen a lot of seaside towns and beaches and whatnot on this trip, and so the plan for the next few days is to spend more time inland, exploring some little villages and getting to that national park. I forget the name, but I'll put the name down below here. It is actually the most popular national park in Croatia, but I think it's going to be really incredible, and I will get to see some more like wilderness areas and actually get away from crowds, because there are like real hikes and stuff there. So let's keep on cruising and see much more of this region of Croatia. And so this is Bursach, however you say that. This is not a village that I was specifically trying to find. I am driving that way to another town that I found by just searching on Google for best mountain towns of Croatia. It's another maybe 30 minutes that way. But I passed this old building and had to stop and take a look. It is just a classic beaten up old building in this tiny little village. No idea if anyone lives here. Looks like it could be lived in or maybe not. Yep, there's a car. And so this is the Istrian Peninsula. Slovenia is right there. Italy, very close. This is real country living. Truffles and truffle products. 12 kilometers. But right up here is the town of Buzet, which I was seeing from the road on top of the hill there. This is still not the town that I'm trying to get to, but I keep getting distracted. Looks like it's a hike up this hill. A bit of an intense hike up these steps here. But it doesn't take long, just a few minutes, and then here you are on the top of the city of Buzet, which looks like a living town. I wasn't sure if it was going to be kind of abandoned and neglected or what, but it is in good shape, it looks like. Some kind of cute little shed here, and not sure what this is. Oh, it's a road with a gateway. I thought it was going to be a church courtyard. Hotel, restaurant, tourist info. All right, and look at these views. Boy, this town should be on that list of coolest little mountain towns. What a pleasant surprise. Man, what is the story here? And so this is Motovun, a medieval village, and the town that I was trying to get to, where there are about 500 current residents, and about 200 of them speak Italian as their first language. So it was controlled by various empires over the centuries, including the Venetians, and it looks really cute. Nice view at that restaurant. Must be some locals. And so this market is called Rodnik Opatija Mini Market. That is the name of the city where I started this video.
Na koje mjesto da ga ti zadružio? Da. sada jesu puni поехали.
Куда?
Ну да, ну что интересно.
Looks like this is a big hiking and biking area. So I've driven about an hour and a half east of the Istrian Peninsula. I reserved a hotel about 10 minutes away from here. This is the highway going out to Zagreb, the capital of Croatia. But I'm not going to go there yet. I will go there in 2 days. So I have a hotel reserved for 2 nights near here. And then I'm getting close to the national park that I'm going to go hike around in tomorrow. And I was driving down the highway, which is out there, and I just saw this cool looking town spread along a river, and so I just pulled off and decided to check it out. Never heard of it before. I forget the name. See if it's written around here somewhere. It's like a junction point, a market over there, and post office, a little info booth. Out there is the river, and then a map of the area here. Fuzin, that's where I am. Rishnyak, that is the national park that I'm going to. And I think that that is the name of the highest peak as well, or a high peak there in the park. And then you can see different lakes and villages, Vrata. I love all these wooden signs. Different apartments, rooms for rent. I'm hoping that I can drive to where I'm staying tonight on this little road instead of the main highway, and see a bit more of the Croatian small town countryside life. But first, going to go to the market right there and get some assorted items. And it looks like I ended up at the old train station, or maybe the current one, but here's one solitary train car. Well, the lights are on. Maybe it's still in operation around here, but it is definitely looking a little abandoned, especially this building up here. Some old factory building, I guess. Just wanted to take a little closer look here. Man, this is like as ugly as it gets. And yet still kind of fascinating in a way. Wonder when this was built, maybe in the 60s or 70s or who knows. Looks like a World War II memorial there. And this is the lovely little town of Delnice. You can see there, Pekarna, Delnice. And my hotel is right around the corner here. Check out these maps. More hiking and fishing and forests and country homes and flower picking and butterflies. This is looking like it's going to be a really cool area. Grad Delnice, town of Delnice. Rysznek, that is the name of the national park. And that is also where I'm staying. Hotel Rysznek. The national park is a little ways away from here. I'm not sure exactly how far, but like maybe 20 minutes driving or something like that. So I'm staying here 2 nights, going to end this video here, get some dinner. I am starving, I am exhausted. It's been a long, full day of driving and exploring and everything. Tomorrow I will be exploring this incredible nature area and checking out Rysznek National Park. So more coming from Croatia.